What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about something that EA Sports obviously did very intentionally. So, I was labbing around with the Gen 3 QBs and everything like that. I'm going to have some gameplay out for you guys a little bit later, and I was noticing that although their release is not as fast as the other players that I like with the Slinger 3, they have that off the back foot animation. I was like, yo, it's pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? Like, it definitely is something that, you know, I could probably rock with. So I tried out Dakota Rain Prescott, right? I gotta tell you something about this card. It's not that it's bad, it just sucks. And this is what the issue is, right? EA Sports is intentionally putting out these cards that have similar type of releases so that we, you know, generally it's all about experimentation because we're going into a new Madden, right? So what I'm trying to figure out, because you guys are gonna be asking me this on a regular basis, is, okay, how is the release for this guy? How is the release for that guy? So I gotta kind of know what's going on, because my true diehard dudes, like you guys know, once I find something, it's on. Like, you could probably do it for the rest of the year. Most of you guys watch the streams just to see exactly what I'm doing so you could run it in some type of manner. This is a very, very interesting point, and I want you guys to totally understand it, right? The Gen 1, like I think Generic 1, Christian McCaffrey, who is that? Derrick Henry, a lot of these guys have it. That and this Generic 3 right here, those are some of the best for the most accurate passes, although the ball doesn't come out as fast. All right? Now, you might say to me, okay, G, what do you mean that they're nerfing these, you know, why are they nerfing these cards? What are you talking about? Well, Madden 24 is among us, right? And EA Sports is still trying to figure out what type of, you know, format they're going to release the game with. And what I mean by that is, they're giving us certain cards, and I don't know if you guys picked up on this, they're giving us certain cards in this last Field Pass. For those of us that are doing the Field Pass and trying to finish it up, the Bo Jackson, like certain cards, what do you notice about them, right? You notice that they are getting certain abilities. Obviously, they get the, you know, the two 0 AP abilities, but not only that, right? They're getting certain abilities that most of us use on a regular basis, like this high percentage of it, right? So look, like Fletcher Cox, this guy sucks, right? And I tried him in many different ways, but look at the options of what he gets for 0 AP. What is one of the better abilities that we learned to use because of, what is this dude's name? The dude that you just couldn't tackle him when he first started, Quadfather. Everybody learned that Secure Tackler and Tackle Supreme were the best abilities against stopping that, right? So what did EA do? They gave us a player that gets, you know, pretty decent abilities that we use to stop the run. I'm gonna tell you this right now. He is literally the worst card in the game. This guy sucks, all right? But they need to see how these players are playing, because all of these same abilities are gonna be in 24. But it's gonna be nerfed more. Like, you see like how Escape Artist was like, nobody even wanted it in 23? It's gonna be it's gonna be something that they take away. Maybe it's the high point. They're gonna do something to where they take away what's really working regularly. Maybe Tackle Supreme won't be as you know, relevant. The AKA players, we know that that's in 24, because if you pre-order it, you get an AKA player. Maybe they've nerfed the way that these guys, you know, their abilities work. I don't know if you guys noticed and picked up on it. Double Me does not work as well as it used to. These are the things that I try to figure out. Like, yo, why is EA doing that? But it makes sense, because if you put him out there, right? I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. First, we got to go ahead and downgrade him because the dude sucks. That's the first thing we got to do. And we know that there's no reason to keep him. So if he's still quick sellable, we got to quick sell him. All right, he's going for 115. He's gone. We don't need him. Like, if you guys have him, just quick sell him. You don't need him, and you might get lucky later on and be able to go ahead and you know, utilize that training for something to do with rookie premieres. Now look, Chase Young is the next one that's up. We're going to unlock him tomorrow. All right? More than likely, he's also going to be trash. And it has nothing to do with anything else other than the fact that EA Sports, they want us to be able to see exactly what's going on. You know, as far as how the game works, they want to see it. But the funny thing about this though, he's going to be on the outside, right? Look at the way his numbers are set up when he's going to be maxed out. He's going to be 96 speed with a 97 Excel, which means for us, he's going to be 98 speed and probably have a 99 Excel with our strat cards and everything that's going on, right? So we're probably going to put him in on the edge and take out Youngblood, right? There's a high percentage chance that this dude is going to be trash. But what does he get? He's going to get the same things for 0 AP that LT gets. And it's like I said, you know, Michael Parsons also, but this guy is heavier. I believe, yeah, 264, and he's bigger. So he may actually be decent. But EA Sports intentionally gives us specific abilities always towards the end of the game to kind of see what's really going on. So if you notice that your players are really, really trash and you don't know why, bro, really? You don't know why? Bro, no Stewie Griffin? It's a reason for it, and EA Sports is experimenting. Now, also remember this. The card that they gave us for the week, I used him for one game and I realized he was garbage. You block him with no issue. Now, all that looks pretty, right? Everything looks pretty and everything that's going on. Notice that they gave you a passive, what is it? Unstoppable Force? It was like, 0 AP Unstoppable Force, right? But you gotta like pay for it with the, the X Factor. Why would they do that? Again, the AKA players that you're going to be getting in 24, remember, if you're subscribed right now, this is going to be a big deal at the launch. Because AKA players, in my opinion, really changed the way that people played Madden. Because if dudes, we already had like Moss 100 and stupidness like that, but when Quadfather came out and just would not lose his ability, and it took EA like 2 weeks to fix it, that was very, very disgusting. All right? So with the way that this is set up right now, you got to understand something, right? Like me, I've already figured out that this dude was garbage from the first game. A lot of you guys kept him and you guys gave him abilities and all kind of stupidness, and you realized later that he sucked. I'm not taking that time to let EA do whatever they want. And also, he'll be going back down to an 80 overall tomorrow anyway. But a lot of the players that we're using right now, with the exception of a few, they continuously just don't do what they're supposed to do. I don't know if you guys also picked up on this, right? Many times when you have a free player, whatever their ability is, you'll notice that they don't light up and they'll just run by the person that they're supposed to be defending, like, like a deep KO or whatever on like a Bo Jackson. He will have no light up and the guy will just catch it. They're also probably experimenting with turning them off during plays. Like, it's very, very random. Although you have the ability, it was very, very clear that a lot of these players just don't light up and you just give up the play randomly. As we get closer to 24, make sure you guys are taking notes and share it with me in the chat so I can kind of look at it and see what's going on, because I'm like, yo, what is actually happening right now? Why are these players so damn trash? And it's a reason for it. Now, Christian McCaffrey, he didn't sell the last time I tried to sell him, but he was the reason that I was like, yo, I'm going to keep this Kurt Warner. Because he, although his release is slow, he gets to throw off the back foot animation, and he's pretty decent with it, although his release is slower. So more than likely, we will be probably rocking a slower release QB at launch in 24 versus a fast release QB in 24. And even with all of that, with everything that I'm telling you right now, I still don't like Aaron Rodgers. So no, don't even come with me with that. Aaron Rodgers in this game is garbage. And I see a lot of people use him, but he's really, really trash. Kurt Warner is still that dude. I think we're going to just rock out and just lay everything out and just go through the rest of the year with Kurt Warner. And then as we get ready for 24, we'll figure everything else out. And then hopefully you guys are ready to go at that time when it's very, very close, guys. We're about to be maxed out with the Field Pass, and Madden 23 will be able to be deleted off my console, and I'll be a very happy camper, all right? But listen, I know EA Sports did that intentionally with the nerfing of the cards. They've been doing it for a while. Let me know the wildest things that's been happening with your cards, and I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Enjoy your day. One love, y'all.